Yes, so make we talk. Huh? Dadaboy. Dada. Huh? Dadaboy. Get them. Dada. Dadaboy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come make we talk. Dadaboy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get them.
Bada boom, bada bang, ladies and gentlemen. We here, we rocking. It's Dadaboy show. Dadaboy is in the building. How you guys living? How you guys doing? I got my guy in the building. He summoned me for this. You understand? So, and I had to come correct. You understand? To represent. Make no be like say they don't teach me. Bala G, my guy. BOJ is in the building.
What up?
What up, my guy? You good? You nice? Oh. I just want to say, bruh, I've known you like 10 years plus now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
10 years plus.
10 years plus.
I swear.
Like 11.
Like 11. By the way, DRB gave me my break into your hotel world. Do you understand? Yeah. They introduced me to that, you understand, that crowd. And I always tell people, right, I remember so many things I remember in like the game. But one thing I always remember is walking into 90s Baby with you.
Yeah.
And watch. I just literally watched how they were reacting to you. And this is right before anything, you know, like you guys were still rocking. Bolaji was, you understand, you still did. But that's what I always tell them, that you're like the MJ of the hotel world to me, you understand? But every time, that experience was super dope. I swear. That's why I'll be like, BOJ is top notch.
Thank God, man.
I love that. So how you been, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, trying to be soft like he.
Nah, you too soft now. You too soft. When did you come back? Because I don't say you did travel.
I've been around for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
A month. No.
Okay. Are you gonna travel back like summer festivals and all that kind of thing?
Exactly.
I believe
Gotta
you.
go off again.
I believe you.
Yes.
Alright, cool. So music, brand new music.
Brand new music.
You know what? Let me just start that. Let's start with that. Brand new music. Let's talk about what we have out right now.
Yeah, Bagada Express Volume 2.
There you go.
As you guys know, or might not know, I dropped an album last year.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Bagada Express. And this is just the volume 2 of it. And like the final chapter of the Bagada Express.
Is there a reason why we are getting a volume 2?
Yeah, so basically I was going to do just a deluxe with just like maybe 3 or 4 more songs. But as time went on, I just made too much music.
Oh, is it?
That aligned with this period and this point in my life. And everything just has to come out. So I was just like, you know what? New album, why not?
Okay, so some of the songs are on volume 2.
Yeah.
Were they available when you were putting together volume 1?
Only one song was.
Only one song?
Yeah.
Okay, so now volume 2 is just fresh recording
Yes.
in the studio, studio rat lifestyle.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I recorded most of it in London.
Okay.
Hence why I decided to shoot the album cover at London as well. But it was the same, it's basically the same thing as the first one, but just in London. Just to show the journey. Yeah.
Okay, so the energy is different, definitely.
Yes, the energy is different. It's a more comfortable position. It's coming from a more comfortable angle and a more almost like when you've gauged certain things and you feel like you have a new knowing of just life in general. So it's coming from that kind of place.
Okay, so there's something very special about your music because nobody doesn't like you.
Yeah.
And you don't do like anybody else. You understand? And everybody knows that from the jump. You understand? I always see there's this inside joke. I don't know, you probably have heard it, where they say even if the mic is bad, give it to BOJ. Even if the sound is bad, give it to BOJ. He will just make it sound so good. Like, where does this inspiration come from? Because it's original than original.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a major thing about my sound is probably my voice. So I guess that's the constant, and that's something that keeps people there. Now things like subject matter and things like that just change over time, you know. And I basically drew inspiration from, this sounds cliche, but I draw inspiration from everyday life. Just now, I know every artist says this, but that's what.
No.
You know?
I think a lot of them do, but half of the time they don't even say it in their music, you know. But with you, you are international as it gets. But when you are rapping or when you're singing, you see they mention normal P, Bagada, Okada, Keke. You know, like just normal P, the kind of money the kind of drink your money can afford. Doesn't have to be no champagne bottles or whatever. Like you still keep it real.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That's crazy because not a lot of people, they say, oh yeah, we get inspired by day-to-day activities. But if you look at the lyrics, they are living in Burj Khalifa.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, that's what I do anyway. It's usually about what's happening in my life right now. Yeah.
Did you grow up with like your grandparents? Did you have your grandparents around you when you grew up?
Yes, I did. I had my grandparents around.
Did you like, were you on a kind of like cool relationship?
Yeah, I had a very good relationship with my dad's parents, still do. With my mom's dad was already late when I was born. So I experienced my mom's mom, she was a lot. She was a lot, but I loved her. Yeah. You feel me? I loved her. When she passed, I was upset, you know. But before she passed, I always just, we didn't get along too much, you know, because I'm also a troublesome person. I'm an individual, you know. I'm a character. So I just don't take things. Like, you can't just tell me and I'll just take it.
Yeah.
And my grandma used to try and do that to me. And
that's
I just didn't take it.
And you're like, nah, I'm a man of my own.
Do you get what I'm saying? But we love each other still.
There's a reason why I asked that question, because you have this aura. Yeah. Very cool, calm, collected. I don't think I've seen you angry.
Yeah, that's unusual seeing me angry.
You understand?
It's unusual for if you're not like really close to me, seeing you angry. My management and stuff, they tell you completely different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously.
They tell you a different story. You feel me?
Yeah, but I don't see you verse one day. But there was a gig. One of you guys' gigs. I think somebody was running late or something, so you were pissed, but you still kept that. No. It was a DRB thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I rapped with Obi on stage recently.
You rapped with Obi?
Yeah, man, Obi had a.
No way.
It was like a homecoming or a native.
Wait, how come I'm just hearing this?
Because it's love, because that's my brother, so it's like immediately after
what happened? What happened?
So I think I was about to go on stage. Yeah, I was going to perform. And I had come for sound check. But they weren't ready for me for sound check.
Okay, so
I had to bounce. I had something else to do. You feel me? But I think Kemi and all these guys were still there. And Toby was even part of organizing the show. So everything was still calm, you feel me? So when I got there, they told me it was my turn to go on stage. I was already waiting because I didn't want to go around where so much people and because I get hot. So we now got there. I was now waiting. I was getting frustrated. Next thing, I just see LAX coming from nowhere. I just hear Ginger. I'm like, wait, what's going on? LAX. But Alex is my guy as well, you understand? But they already told him that was his time as well, so it was in his communication. Then Toby. Anyway, so Alex went on stage, then it was now my turn. I was now standing on stage. Next thing, and he's like, where's the fucking music? He now looks at me. I don't know if he was asking where's the fucking music to. No, just standing there, just watching. Then he now looks at me. He now said, you didn't even come for fucking sound check. I don't have your fucking music.
What?
Obi on the stage. I was like, yes. He now came on to me, guy. They started pushing each other. Guy.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God, on the stage, right before I went on stage. And then, before I now went, I don't know if it was before I went on or after I went on, he now came up to me. I was just like, sorry, I'm really dead. You understand?
Yeah.
Me, I was still forming at first. You
Yeah.
understand, bro?
Later, it was
I was like, yeah, that's my brother. Obviously, my boy is like my big bro. You understand? And he must have been going through whatever fuck he was going through. So I just like, alright, cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. I didn't even know. How do you yo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him about it. I'm gonna ask him like.
It's funny. It's funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I swear. Well, me and you never fight, so we not go fight because me go. I know they fight.
No. I'm hiding in that office of fighting and shit.
But you just mentioned something about waiting to perform, which is a thing a lot of people don't talk about. Like, especially when we don't keep up to time and stuff like that. But there's always a situation where you wait to perform and you probably be backstage and somebody else will just come and go on stage. Yeah. You understand? There's always some political movement backstage.
There's always miscommunication.
There's always like, so how do you like shoulder that and still go on stage and just?
It hardly happens with me because I'm usually on the time when it's on to come. I'm usually there, and most times, if I come there at the time, I'll just say I'm going. You know that I've obliged to my own side of the thing, and most times when you do that, they get you on stage.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
They find ways to get you on stage.
Yeah, if you just come early.
If you come at the time they said you come, and then you complain that look, you're about to bounce. This is not what they agreed, you know, and everything is always on paper. So
I like that. I said because time sometimes you get away with the use time for this part of this world, man.
It's crazy.
And they tell you, I don't know how we do it, but yeah, it's just crazy. Our constant run to
it's like whenever every interview I go for, they're always so like, oh man, thank you for coming on time. It's like
you actually, yeah, like
this is the time we said I should come now.
That's crazy. Speaking of time, you definitely had a great time, my guy.
Yes.
You've definitely had a great time. How long have you been doing this? A little bit, man. How long?
I'll say professionally since 2012. 2012 was when we came out. I'm like, okay, yes, let's do this for real.
Yeah.
So that is 11 years.
That's one of the epic. Yeah. That's 2012 was one of the MTV.
Yeah. 2012 is when I'm a pastor. It came out. My DRB project. No, not my DRB project. My first mixtape. The project was a thing. So feel alright. All those things. So
feel alright. I have to say.
Actually, it wasn't 2013. I'm not sure.
But feel alright. Probably 2013.
2012, 2013. I'm a pastor. I feel alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Feel alright.
Yeah.
Bruh, I think feel alright births so many things. It birthed the community. Not just artists, it birthed the community from directors to producers to stylists. Like it became smart. Okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
And
we can run this P.
And it can be fresh like this and still keep it nice and clean and contained. You know, like this is just like I gotta even ask you, like looking at the community, which I feel like you're a part of, but you're also not a part of, because you are one of the few bridges that did it with these guys and also kept it real with these guys. You understand? Where it is right now, you understand? When you guys were started, you guys didn't think that, this is what beauty. No, we're just making music. We're just making music. You understand? But it also came off style, fashion, the way we make kind of music we made. But where it is right now, how does it make you feel?
I mean, it feels amazing. You understand, to have been a catalyst.
There you go.
You know, to what is happening now. That's all, because at the end of the day, when we're doing what we're doing, like you said, we didn't know that there was no end goal, like, we're trying to do this or whatever. But we knew we were cool as fuck. Do you understand? And we knew that everywhere we went, babes liked us.
Yeah.
Guys wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand? We just knew that, okay, there's something here and we can make a living off this. Like, we can do this thing that we enjoy and turn it into a lifestyle and turn it into, you know, building families and all that kind of shit and helping people building, whether it be job opportunities from manager to road manager to director to photographer to stylist. Do you understand? Everything that's involved. So we weren't thinking that, but it's mad what's happening, bro.
Was there a particular moment when you were like, this is like a community now?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like the first time we did a show, the DRB show, like that was like a eye opener. That was like a okay, this is possible.
Yeah.
Because we had kids there.
Yep.
We had it was like the guys that
was older than you guys.
yes, like
with kids.
OGs.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Then we had parents.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We had like grown-ups and everybody was like excited.
Yeah.
So we were just like, wow, okay.
I never seen that before, by the way.
Yeah,
where you go to a show where the kids are right at the stage and there's like a sitting area for the parents. Yes. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like, yo, what's in the out for that?
It was crazy. And then you now had all the OGs that are smoking their gun and everything on the side.
Watching.
Just watching. So it's just like crazy.
It was the vibe.
Yeah.
And also, I have never been part of a show where the landlords cut the plugs on us. DRB, the only show.
They didn't believe.
They're looking at small.
And I think that one was the third one.
That was the second one I did.
So that one was at the hotel.
Intercontinental. It was Intercontinental at that time.
Yeah, so they didn't think it was going to be like that.
Bro, they cut the plugs. Yeah. Everybody go home, but guess what? Nobody was going home.
Yeah, man.
That is crazy. That was the first time. It never happened again.
Never.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And when you guys were putting all those shows together, there was no, okay, we're doing this, but we just out here just having fun.
That's all it was. Just having fun.
And it's crazy. And look at us now, international with it.
Crazy.
International with it, guy.
People are doing things that weren't even, like for instance, okay, TZ always knew he wanted to be an exec.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Combs, this peak. He always knew that was his bag. Do you understand? And look how when this happened, like 10 years after. You feel me?
When you bagged over
Fresh has always been just like a socialite.
Yeah.
He owns one of the biggest clubs
in Lagos right now.
Or let's even say one of the not biggest, but one of the most popular clubs in the country.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's crazy what's happening.
And you are just a rock star.
I'm just doing my music,
Yeah, just a rock star.
Doing this, doing that.
It's crazy.
So it's smart to see. I'm happy that everyone stuck to it, and I'm happy that we're still guys, like we're still close. The bond never changed, like,
Did you? Was there ever a situation where you found yourself fighting not to be called an Alté artist?
I'm not fighting not to be called an Alté artist because I see myself as an Alté guy, no matter what. However anyone interprets it. I have an interpretation of what Alté is.
There you go.
And that's what I am.
Lifestyle.
I'm an Alté guy. I'm a guy that expresses freely without boundaries. I'm tired of saying this thing.
It's a lifestyle.
Expresses freely without boundaries, whether it be how I record my music, whether it be how I dress, whether it be how I do my videos, whether it be whatever. Do you understand? And that's what it is. What I had an issue with was boxing everybody's music into one, because everybody makes different types of music. I make different music from Santi. The sound is different. Santi makes different music from Ojosi. Ojosi makes different music from whoever else you want to call that these are alternate music, whatever. Music is different now. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can't just class it as one sound. It's not a sound. You feel me? So that's the only thing I've ever had.
Yeah, but people are a bit lazy. They don't want to now give everything. Well, so how would you advise them?
I don't want to advise anybody.
Yeah, that's what they say.
So, and it's fair. I just don't agree with it. For me. So
think about it. You're kind of right, but people just gonna say it's Alté music. Yeah.
It's fine. The thing, whatever the Alté thing is breaking boundaries. Like,
oh yes,
people from this place are doing crazy things.
Like, oh yes,
a whole bunch of people have looked down on these people. But these people keep on breaking boundaries.
They just keep doing things.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they just keep doing things. I think it's like when you grow your community to an extent where it's so strong that it stands alone.
Yeah.
And everybody has to now like, okay, cool, we don't get a choice.
Bro, it's even like when niggas need to draw inspiration, where they go. Do you get what I'm saying? Half of the new boards I see I see. You know what I'm saying? See, I know what I'm seeing inside the mood board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see, we're seeing the way the visuals are changing. We're seeing the way the style is changing. It's like a full-on culture shift.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you're right. The videos is changing.
Yeah, man.
The styling is changing.
Everything is changing.
You know what I mean? Everybody's wearing
tempo slow down.
Everybody's wearing big pants.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get it.
If it's not Amapiano, then it has to be Sweet Bedroom. Do you understand? It has to enter. Do you get what I'm saying? Nobody ever used to think about that before. Like, so yeah, man. Standards have been raised.
The standards have been raised. The standards have
by the underdogs.
But do you enjoy being called, or do you enjoy being the underdog?
I think being the underdog, I hate being called not underdog, but I hate being called underrated. I don't do it. You understand? I don't think anybody that hears my music is like underrates me. You understand? I feel like what people feel inside is that, damn, how come this guy is not bigger? Yeah? Or how come all these people don't know this guy? It doesn't mean I'm underrated, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's just that there's just a whole lot of people that haven't heard yet.
Of the music.
Anybody that hears it reads it. So, you get what I'm saying? So everybody that knows about it and it's mad. So I don't like being called underrated because it also puts you in some kind of whatever. So anytime I see any tweets or whatever, I don't engage with it. You feel me? But the kind of personality I have, being in the position I am, fits my character. Because I'm not a loud person.
There you go.
I'm not I don't enjoy fame like that. I don't want to be in the news. I don't want to, do you understand? Like all those kinds of things.
I just want to do my music.
I want to enjoy my music.
Go on tour, perform.
Make my money, do you understand? And hang out with my friends and my babe and, do things, you feel me? So that's my own piece.
You always have people question all the time, like, what's he all about?
Yeah.
Just and the people always say like, yo, guy, like,
100%.
What's your P?
Yes, and most of my friends really would like me to like record myself because apparently I'm funny.
Oh yes. Yeah, he's funny and he has his own language.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, see all these things.
I'm really happy that we have him speaking
like,
English now.
I just feel like all those things. I feel like all those things puts me in a position where I don't want to be in. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I keep it filtered. You feel me? I have my Finsta where I go crazy on. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro.
But the one that is for the world.
I'm so sorry. I just got on to somebody just put me on what Finsta was.
I don't know.
I've never had a Finsta. I was like, I didn't even know that was possible.
Bro, trust me. It's like a secret society.
I'm telling you. Because now everything you do, there's a blue tick there. So it's just like, gotcha.
You feel me? So, like, me, I don't like to be too, for, like, to be entering news. Lots of things I see probably be picked up by blogs and shit. You feel me? So, but I don't want to be. I really don't. So, I'd rather keep it like this.
Okay, so what would you say is a good day for BOJ? A good relaxed day.
A good relaxed day, wake up in the morning, pray, enter a studio for a bit, listen to some music, go to the beach.
Beach, yes, you like beach.
I like beach.
I don't know. There's only one person in this world two. I know that I love being bare chested like me. It's BOJ and probably fella. Like that. I'm even wearing jacket to do this interview. Gonna say it's weird.
Yeah. So I like beach. Come back from the beach, go back home, chill with my madam, watch something that's that would be an amazing day.
That's a really amazing day. Yeah.
I'm very easy, man.
But I'm sure people know because of the way you put yourself. You understand? People know that you're a very easygoing guy.
Yes, sir.
And a very likable guy because everybody fucks with BOJ. If you have a problem with Balaji, check yourself. Except you're allergy popping.
I think
only allergy popping.
Allergy popping is probably the one person that takes that
all of it.
I give most of the shit.
And Moses too.
Because I expect Moses is a clown. Trust me, I don't even go in on Moses. But Toby, because me and Toby, I feel like it's like so intertwined. So I just expect, this is the one thing I don't do from anybody. I was in an interview yesterday and I was actually saying this, how the reason why I'm so good is like most of my friends and most of my relationships is because I don't expect anything from anybody. But Toby,
you obviously
expect everything from me. I expect everything. I know it's not fair, but him in particular, he gets it. He gets it from me, sure. That's the only person that can have something weird.
To see about it's so funny. Alaji Poppy.
That's like literally like my blood.
Yeah. Shout out to Alaji Poppy, by the way. I always tell him that the block party is something that I've always supported.
100%.
Yeah, and I keep telling him that, yo, you can do like a 3-day festival, bro. These people will come out for you. You've already proven it.
And I love stories like his because it was overlooked
for the longest time.
For so long, just because it wasn't an acquisition. And that's the thing about like the ecosystem we're in. A lot of things don't happen based on merit.
A lot.
You know? Because anybody, if he had given Toby a chance to just yarn, you would see that
there's something there.
Let's snap. I'll be daft if I don't fuck with this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? In terms of like the work he does, you feel me? He's very good at it. So it's like,
I feel like that's just the whole world in general, because people sometimes don't really respect you until like you prove yourself.
For sure.
You know, but like now he's proving himself to an extent where now if you want to involve him, the bag has to be big.
Yeah, but in I feel like in other territories, things are done more based on merit. A lot of things are done based off connections and who you know, but you still have to have the ability to do the job.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Here you don't. You don't. It's based off who you know, and that's it.
That's like, yeah, you know, like
that's it. You're lucky if the person you know has the ability. You feel me? But in other territories, lots of things are done based off merit. Trust me, especially in the music industry. Like you have to know the job. You know, here we have lots of managers. You know, walking around artists, but aren't really that.
They can't even manage themselves.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like.
That's
there's lots of things. So I respect guys that do it the right way and have the ability.
Yeah. I gotta say, block party is like one of the biggest.
Is it not the biggest?
Yeah, because they don't even do it in one state or one country now. So it has a community.
The last one that our guy did, the Blood.
I saw the videos.
And he grew with mainland block party.
In
that territory as well.
Yeah.
The first time I saw Udumodu
block party.
Udumodu Black was from that block party in Abuja.
Oh, that was not my first time. My first time was one, I can't remember the show, but Escape. You know Escape? Escape brought him on stage. They did Agbalagba.
Where?
In Abuja, but it wasn't block party.
Block party hadn't started going to Abuja then.
I don't think so.
Because it was the first block party.
I don't think so.
That I saw.
I don't think so. I was like, yo, what is going on? These boys are going crazy. But yeah, like, so shout out to block party. A lot of artists have broken from that whole market as well. So
100%.
And at the same time, a lot of people who are already blown, they use block party as a marketing tool. You know what I'm saying? I know, and they should do more. If you're listening, manager, you understand? When your artist who is already blown, you feel me? You guys are releasing a project, album. Let them do a mainland or island block party takeover.
100%.
They perform their music.
100%.
You understand? Because guess what? You already have a community. You are not doing any promo of your own. The community is going to come regardless. Block party is so sweet that even if the sound is bad, they still going to rock.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So do that, take over, and let's have a great time. You know what I'm saying? These kids, they love your music too. And don't kill us with price because we don't have money. Yes, don't kill us with price. It's just like this. Wash my hand, I wash your hand.
Exactly.
Tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? Wash your hand. Yeah, man. Yo, let's talk about international doings now. Like, you have a crazy fan base internationally. Because you always do it. You did a record with some of their greatest. How do you even get this?
I think it's grace.
Plugging.
The grace of God.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't know. If you ask me, I actually don't know. I just find myself in situations and I take opportunities from me. And another thing I've also noticed is like when I'm in these situations, I'm completely myself.
There you go.
That's another thing. I'm not trying to impress anyone. Sometimes, and as a human being, that's the feeling that creeps up if you feel like you're in a room with somebody that has
when you're like on familiar water.
Yes, or you feel like you're in a room with somebody that has
done
achieved
a lot.
A certain amount of success, a certain level of success, and you feel like, oh,
let me dance to their beats.
Yes, but the thing is that those people, they can see through everything.
Yes,
and they're normal human beings. They feel the same things that normal human beings
feel.
They can see energy the same way when you feel something is off about someone. They can feel it too. You feel me? So just be yourself. That's what I've done.
How did Dave happen?
Dave happened through he actually reached out to Dadaboy.
Oh yeah.
Him and me were kind of close. So Dadaboy hit me and was like, yeah man, Dave, he sent Dave some of my stuff that Dave had a song he wanted to work on, and he asked Dadaboy for a couple of people that would fit on it.
Yeah.
One of the people that Dadaboy suggested, and I was like, oh, that yes, heard me before, and he really likes
your flow.
You understand? And I should ginger, so he did it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Did you guys were in the studio together, or you recorded your part?
He sent it from. I was in Bagada. I recorded it in Bagada.
Straight up Bagada. I like the way this guy did do that. Yeah, Bagada. This is what you say. Bagada.
We recorded this in Bagada, sent it back to I actually sent it to Mima because it was stopping me for it. And I actually recorded this immediately. He sent it to me. But I was going to go back to it because I just wanted to put the idea I had down. I was going to go back to it, but he kept on disturbing me before I had time to go back to it. So I sent it to him and I was like, don't send it to Dave yet because I'm still going back to it. It's like, this was the first idea I had. This motherfucker sent it straight like that.
And they rocked
and
it.
They were just like, he's just sent the vocals, like the beat is like this. I just said, okay. You know. So that was not even, to me, that was even what
you wanted to do.
Yeah. You know.
Can you imagine?
I knew I wanted to speak Yoruba because Dave had already said he had mentioned that I should speak a local dialect.
That's crazy. And when you heard the final record, you were like, oh, smack.
Fire.
And we're out here giving them festival things.
Trust me.
I like that.
Just like that.
That's mad crazy. What kind of music do you listen to?
So I listened to all sorts. Before, I didn't used to listen to music at all.
What do you mean before? How many years ago?
I'm talking like I started listening to music APN maybe like 2020 during lockdown.
Are you serious? Because no time to come out.
Before that, like, what stuck to me was like things that the inspirations I had from younger, like all the Sean Paul and the Black Bajant, Fela, Asha, Wyclef, all the people, Shaggy, all these people that I used to listen to when I was younger, and just being around friends, the music that they're playing. But by myself, I would never listen to music. I'm always just making music. Do you understand? I was never listening to music. So in 2020, I felt like I hit a roadblock kind of like creatively. And I just wanted to expand my mind. And I'd always known that listening to music would help me expand my mind. But I just wanted to see how long I would keep going before I actually got to a point where it feels like, damn, nothing is coming out. And in lockdown, I was by myself, and obviously we're all locked in. So I was by myself. I had a lot of time to just, be deep with myself. You feel me? So I was just like, you know what? Let's expand. Let's try different things. So I just listen to a whole bunch of shit now, like anything.
That's dope.
Anything.
That's crazy. Because I always ask people like, what did they see to decide to do whatever they're doing, right? Like with me, I know who I saw, and I call this good. But who did you see, or what did you watch?
I'm not going to lie to you. I just always had a dream. I just always had dreams of people just being there.
Instead of people just being there.
I swear to God, like I always just have dreams of people just being there, or people just looking at me. Whereas sometimes you feel like I'm inside the TV and the guys are looking at me. Sometimes you just feel like people are just shouting or chasing me or something. It just always has to do with people, about connecting to people. You understand? I always had that dream. And then really and truly, Sean Paul, Shaggy, Usher, Cisco.
Damn.
Yeah, those people.
You like reggae? You said Sean Paul twice today.
Sean Paul, Dirty Rock. And it wasn't really reggae. That's the thing.
It was dancehall. Well, reggae dancehall.
You understand what I'm saying? But it wasn't also about like the parts or anything. It was the melodies.
He killed it.
The melodies is what got me about Sean Paul.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you know who Khalid is?
Khalid? No, I don't.
Okay, cool. That's why I saw. He used to do a show back in the 90s called Live Beats.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. This is quite interesting. You know? And I picked it up from there. But yo, like you said, just once in a while, just chum 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 and use that one to build one kind of character, and we're here now. What do you think the BOJ legacy? What do you want it to be? I don't want to say what do you think it will be. What do you want the BOJ legacy to be?
I just want something that's going to outlast me physically. You know, something that lasts on for forever, which is why I make lots of my music. I feel like it's timeless. I feel like wherever, especially from like 2018, anything that you listen to from then, you can play it in 10 years and it'll still sound fresh.
That's
I guarantee that for sure. You understand what I'm saying? I also just want to have left a platform, a platform behind for artists, you know, young artists coming up, so they don't have to face the same struggles I faced. You know, so you don't have to be made to feel like you're weird for not wanting to just conform. You understand? So creating a platform like that, so not even just a platform, different platforms. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah, and I think like that's what's happening right now. I'm slowly moving into the back end of shit of the music industry. You know, just finding out how things work. I've been doing that since like 2019 now. You know, so I have some hands now in the back end.
You need the hands now. Before it was the music, now it's the business.
It's like everything, and I advise lots of artists, advise every artist to also keep an eye on the business.
At all times.
Just always keep an eye on it, you know. It's not, sometimes I think artists feel like, oh, it's a flex to say, oh, yeah, my manager is handling that. It sounds like a flex, but it's not. Do you know what I'm saying? You should have a clue about what's going on. You feel me?
Albums is making me read papers upon papers upon, which is good. In the beginning, I was like, bro, but now I'm like, yes, send it.
Trust me,
and read it.
Read it. You know, like comments. It could come in handy.
Yeah, I don't know. I do this all the time. When I'm reading like a contract and I don't understand a certain word, I type it in the Google and I use it in a sentence. I'll be like, oh, okay, this is what they mean.
The contracts,
yeah.
Why not tell them to do now? Then, okay, it's cool. Yes, let your lawyer go through it. Blah blah blah. But if you get the people that are giving the contract to you on the phone, I just have them explain everything. You find it that's so easy to understand. So you just go through everything point by point.
Well, I like you said, if. That's if they want to. You understand? But some people don't have the time. Yeah. If it's a little nice couple of 3 papers, I can read that.
Yeah.
You understand? And I have a great relationship with my lawyer. You also have to have a great relationship with your lawyer.
You can also ask for that you don't want too much in the contract.
Yeah.
Like, make it as brief as possible. So they will get to the point straight. You feel me?
Yeah. Also, you need to build a relationship with your lawyer. Very important. Very important. Once you get a lawyer to be on your side, then we Gucci. Then your best friend will be your accountant. Your accountant is your best friend. If you just hold on like this, say, okay, make it the wrong things. But that's crazy. I love it. Bagada Express, Volume 2. I saw you posted the artwork. You're on some animation thing. You've always been like that. Yeah, most of your pieces have only.
Oh, because I like to be able to be dynamic with it. So if I take a picture now, I can now say that, but I want my hands to be like this, or I want to be standing on top of something. You feel me? So I just feel like it's easier to do it.
It's easier like that. I'm always like that too, because for the longest time I didn't have any. I just had this logo as my avatar. I'm also just like, no, you have to change your face. I was like, regardless, they know it's me. Like it's me. Like I didn't have. If you go to the podcast channel, if you go there, that's right there. It's like, we need to make it more personal. I was like, it's still me. It's my voice that's gonna come out from the audio, right? It's still my voice. As if it's not gonna change. But I guess people want to see your face
100%.
all the time.
100%.
But I like that. Anyways, my guy, Bagada Express, please go stream that. Stream 1 and stream 2. Stream everything. BOJ, the more you stream, the more we drip. Do you have to repeat that again? The more you stream, the more we drip. Do you...
This guy is a rapper.
Why?
Even you didn't get the bars that you just dropped.
Like, the more you stream, the more you drip?
As in drip, stream, water, everything.
Yeah, now.
So you understood that?
Yeah, no. Yes, that is. You never know. Dadaboy, BOJ, come to you real soon. All the lyrics written by BOJ, but sang by me. I be rap by me. You understand? I love it. But yeah, keep streaming so we can keep dripping. You feel me? I like that. My guy, I salute you so much.
Thank you, man.
Please tell us about the Action Boys.
Yeah, man. Action Boys, the star right now as well. Go cop that. Go to Action Boys merch on Instagram. You can find the website, everything there.
So we that are not whiskey now, we cannot come back to and drop that kind of bag now for.
Yes. You know that because of that thing, like we got so much business.
It's like that, though.
Bro, crazy.
Because
of that even situation that I decided to make it an actual line. Before it was meant to be merch for a song.
For a song.
Now it's a full-on
Action
business.
Action Boys. So it's on actionboysmerch.com or what's the link?
Action Boys merch Instagram. You find it.
Okay, Action Boys merch on Instagram.
Find everything there.
All the link and everything. I love it. Boys and girls, BOJ, Dadaboy Show. Peace, love. We'll see you guys next week. Remember, like, subscribe, and yeah, man. Appreciate us. Thank you.